Functional time 64 hours and 50 minutes against the total scheduled time of 63 hours and 26 minutes. Productivity 102%. "82 starred questions answered. Response to 1920 unstarred questions tabled. 9 bills passed returned after 20-hour discussion with 160 members' participation. The House traversed the Wildlife Protection Amendment Bill 2022, the Energy Conservation Amendment Bill 2022, 3 bills relating to the Constitution, Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Orders Amendment, the New Delhi International Arbitration Center Amendment Bill, the Maritime Anti-Piracy Amendments Bill, 31 private members' bills introduction was effected. 0 hour, there were 106 submissions, 205 special mentions. 36 reports were presented before the House by 8 department-related parliamentary standing committees. 3-hour short duration discussion on global warming and remedial steps, in which 17 honorable members participated. The Ministry of External Affairs made a statement on the latest developments in India's foreign policy. Ministry of Defense made a statement on youngster incident in Tawang sector in Arunachal Pradesh. Minister of Health, honorable members, disruption resulting in loss of precious time of 1 hour 46 minutes and exhibition of unacceptable conduct plagued the proceedings in some measure. Disruption as expression mechanism is antithetical to grace, decorum, and sublimity of this solemn platform. The fallout is invariably negative as it generates disillusionment, disappointment, helplessness, and hopelessness in the people. I urge all of you to deeply reflect and seek reality check of the people on our performance. Honorable members, this platform calls for high degree of accountability for its use. Minimum expectation is that expression has to be with responsibility and authenticity. This is not a place for free fall of information not authenticated. This wholesome principle was in breach on some occasions, and the concerned honorable members have been called upon by me to take steps which are yet to be taken. Honorable members, I had urged the leader of the opposition to see me in my chamber, and I would urge him further to be indulgent when I seek such an audience to get his valuable guidance. He stands adjourned sine die. During this session, on several occasions, I have indicated the parameters of admissibility of notice under Rule 267. The notice is not in order. I am constant not to accept it.
बाहर की जाए या फिर सदन में?
चेयर की रूलिंग है कि जो कुछ सदन के बाहर कहा जाएगा उसका संज्ञान नहीं लिया जाएगा।
जो अभी तिवारी साहब ने आपत्ति जताई है, ये रूल्स के मुताबिक है, क्योंकि कोई एक सदस्य, लोकसभा का सदस्य अगर बाहर कुछ कहता है तो राज्यसभा में उसकी चर्चा नहीं होती। Therefore, there are several rulings he quoted, and they are against this procedure. Therefore, sir, those whatever is said here, that should be removed, that should be withdrawn.
It is very unfortunate that the Honourable Member of Parliament, even though she may be from the other house, has chosen to cast aspersions on this very high office, and therefore it was very, very appropriate that a response was given, it is our bounden duty of the entire House to maintain the dignity of the chair, to maintain the dignity of the high esteemed office, constitutional office that is held by you, sir. And therefore, I would urge the leader of the opposition to reflect whether the comments were in good taste, whether the comments were appropriate, whether the comments were called for at all in the first place, whether in the House or out of the House. I think it is for all of us also to reflect high constitutional authorities have to be respected.
Please, from this chair, I cannot emanate any perception or reflection without being in highest order of care, caution, and decorum. I therefore sought the exact draft of it. After going through the draft, I gathered that the reflections imparted by me in my capacity as chairman of this august House on December 8 came for inappropriate reflections. I have, honorable members, diluted my stance to the maximum level. I would invite your attention to get your guidance and wisdom on what troubled me. My attention has been drawn to a statement imparted by the Honorable Chairperson of the UP on 21st December 2022 mentioning, I quote, and you'll appreciate, I could not have personally compromised my dignity more than I did in my subdued response. And what was said was, quote, a troubling new development is the calculated attempt underway to delegitimize the judiciary. That's her perception, I have nothing to say. Ministers and even a high constitutional authority have been unlisted, mark the word, unlisted, to making speeches attacking the judiciary on various grounds, unquote. Honorable members, I indicate to you, I will preserve to an extreme decorous degree what I say from this chair. This office cannot be allowed to be dragged on partisan stance. I cannot be unlisted. I assure the leader of the opposition, I cannot be unlisted either by them or by you to delegitimize judiciary. I suffered the allegation that I was part of a system to delegitimize judiciary, which means sounding a death knell of democracy. Once again, please, I was expecting the honorable members to appreciate my subdued response, expected wisdom of the House to be affirmatively supportive of me. And sir, you are raising a point of order. I am not making reflection on what has been said outside. What has been said in this House has been commented. Every word that I spoke on that particular day, I have been extremely alive, and I can assure the honorable members, I engaged into massive homework, got in touch with everyone who knows the subject, interacted with the past Secretary Generals, and then concluded that I will be abdicating my oath. I will be getting away from my constitutional obligations if I do not react. My reaction could not have been more moderated. My reaction could not have been more reflective at a higher level. I have highest personal regard for every member of this House, and chairperson of the UPA holds an elevated position like leader of the House in both the Houses. I therefore could not have averted it. If I were to show escapist route to such a statement, I will be creating a history that would ever shame me and shame this House. I seek your support. Dr. John Vitas, please.
के लिए जो हमारी सेना विश्व के सबसे बड़े 3 सेनाओं में है, देश की सुरक्षा, हमारी सुरक्षा करने वाले लोकतंत्र में उनका पूरा भागीदारी हो, इसलिए मैं आग्रह करता हूं इलेक्शन कमीशन से इस पर एक योजनाबद्ध तरीके से उनको रजिस्टर कराएं।
I hope this August House would support my serious demand of augmenting the storage facilities in the marketing committees on a periodic basis and also for increasing the number of cold storage facilities by BPB mode.
Committee on Official Language recently submitted its 11th report to the Honorable President. It recommends use of Hindi as a medium of instruction in central universities and institutes of national importance like IITs and IIMs, etc., in Hindi-speaking states. In fact, this official language committee has gone beyond its brief, thereby recommending that the higher education institutes have to adopt Hindi as a medium of language.
Honorable Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, I move the following motion, that this House concurs in the recommendation of the Lok Sabha that this House do join in the Joint Committee of the Houses on the Jan Vishwas Amendment of Provisions Bill 2022 and resolves that the following members of the Rajya Sabha be nominated to serve on the said Joint Committee. 1. Shri Ghansham Tiwari. 2. Shri GVL Narasimha Rao. 3. Shri Mahesh Jetmalani. 4. Dr. Radha Mohan Das Agarwal. 5. Shri Vivek Tankha. 6. Shri Sukhendu Sekhar Ray. 7. Dr. Kanimozi NVN Somu. 8. Shri Narayan Das Gupta. 9. Shri Sujit Kumar. 10. Shri Mastan Rao Bida.
Motion moved. Those in favor will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is